Hello, 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 and welcome to The Last Word with Aleigh. I'm your host, Aleigh, and I can't believe that this is happening. This is my first podcast. I've been waiting to do something like this for so long, and the fact that I have the resources and the ability to be able to do it now, I'm pretty excited. So, without further ado, I guess let's jump into some topics. So, kind of a little bit about me. I'm Aleigh. I'm 28, almost 29 years old. And I'm from Iowa. And I know most of you listening are probably like, I don't know where Iowa is. What's Iowa? Well, if you live in the United States, or you look at the U.S. map, we're pretty much smack dab in the middle of the country. A lot of people say that it's like, oh, it's just all corn and fields and nothing. And it's like, no, it's much more than that. We're a very friendly community. Even if you ask people that are outside of the Midwest, or people that just look in at people in the Midwest, everyone says how friendly we are. We're a friendly bunch. And I'm thankful that I live here. I've lived here pretty much my whole life. I've moved around a bit, but I keep coming back here, so this is clearly where I'm supposed to be. I also have two amazing, beautiful, handsome children. I have a 5-year-old, that's my oldest. She's 5, so not much more to say there. She's very sassy and she just thinks that she just runs everything, and she's definitely spoiled, and she's definitely princess-like. And as for my son, he's just the cutest little thing, handsome little guy, and he's just literally the complete opposite of my daughter. He's very quiet. Even though he can be loud at times, he's very quiet and just pretty much keeps to himself. He really only likes certain things, or a couple of things, I guess, and doesn't really migrate anywhere else from that. He just kind of stays in his lane, and that's him. But he turns 2 in about a month, which is crazy. Can't believe he's gonna be 2 already. Just seems like I just gave birth to him, and now it's like, boom, he's 2 years old. I really felt that with my daughter, who just turned 5, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're 5? I can't believe that. So one thing that a lot of people ask me is, what got you started on wanting to do a podcast? And, well, for me personally, I started watching a bunch of different YouTubers and had noticed that they had done podcasts. And I thought, oh, that would be really cool. So I think the first thing that I did was I decided, why not make a YouTube channel? So I made a YouTube channel, posted different games, and talked with different people, and basically did similar things like this, a podcast, but just put it on YouTube. And I thought, this is so much fun, and I could just do so much with this. So probably in the last few years, I thought I should do a podcast. But I'm like, I didn't know where to start. I'm like, all these people have all this fancy equipment and everything. And I did a ton of research. And most people, they said that when you're just starting out, you really don't need anything much more than a cell phone. If you have a smartphone, you pretty much can record on that and then just start. So then I started kind of practicing on that a little bit, and kind of got more into editing videos, and I took a break for a while because, well, obviously I have kids, and they kind of take precedence over things like this. And then I just put it off too long, and then I just it got so faded in the background. And then probably within the last year or two, or even the last year, I'm like, I have to do something like this. I'm like, I need to just get started, and just do it.